Vin.
I'm sorry.
If you would like to get your song reviewed, dear listener, there's the filthy capitalist option. As Sori says, 125 gets you straight to the head of the line. You don't have to be a part of the alliance. You don't have to be part of the group.
Wait a minute.
And the biggest thing is you don't have to wait. You hop, skip, and jump right in front of everybody. 125 gets you there. You do that 3 times, and you get mashed down to the $75 rate for perpetuity.
Yes!
Also, there is a band review option. So if you've got a band and you're trying to get your band some exposure, hit me up at vinsori@gmail.com, and I'll show you the details about how to pull that off.
You can also jump on Patreon, and there is a option on the tiers to be able to get your band reviewed. Yep. Obviously, we can't lie to you, so we can't guarantee a positive review. Get what you get.
It's just rubbish.
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 That's British for garbage.
My favorite is a community option. $1 at the gate gets you in a Patreon. You get to join an alliance. The alliance joins their points together, and that helps determine what songs that we do.
The alliances hang out on Discord.
Message me on Patreon to get the link.
And they do all kinds of other cool things. They do Minecraft, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. It's really a community within the community. Anybody can go in the village, facebook.com/Vin and Sori. There's 160,000+ people on the channel. What's cool about the Discord is that it offers a real opportunity for community connection, friendship, that type of thing.
And it's on Discord, so if you're not a Facebook person, it's for you.
You start off at $1.
Right.
Plus you get exclusives. Sori and I are working on a song. So the first 15 seconds of that was on Patreon. Also, at $15 tier and above, when we actually debut the video, they're going to be there live with us. There you are, dear listener.
Buy our merch.
Buy our merch. Indeed. Buy our merch indeed.
Yes. Oh, shoot. I gotta...
You gotta
I
what?
just have so much on my friggin' list.
Oh. Well, I only have one thing on my list. That is Caladan.
Yes,
I think is the name of this band.
Let's get into this.
I think Caladan's the name of the band.
Caladan Brood. It looks like Caladan Brood.
Oh, Caladan Brood. You're right. You're
Book
right. You're
of
right.
the
You're right.
Fallen.
You're right.
So
shout out to Zombieholic. He's like, Jambi's not here. He wanted to have a discussion with Vin. Yeah. Yeah.
What's up, Kai? Look.
Didn't I prophesy that he wasn't going to come?
He did say that.
All right, guys. Caladan.
Let's do this.
Caladan, guys. Let's go. Here we go. What's the name of the song
Can you
again?
keep up the streak of getting good songs, Metlcat? Book of the Fallen is the name of the song, and let's go.
Oh, still we
okay. That's some lyrics there.
fight and die.
Harmony. Let's go.
Wayward path, far beyond the pale. We are lost, marching on. Heavy hearts, longing for those lands we once called home.
flute. Talk to him. Back in the village, everybody's chilling. Drinking the mead. Skull, bitches!
shields and raise your banners. Hear the call of raging battle beneath a hail of burning arrows. Push ever forward, never surrender. Siege weapons holding out like thunder, ripping the city walls asunder. Columns of flame reach ever skyward, horizons filled with burning pyres.
These boys were not playing.
Another piece of work.
Holy moly.
Wow. I can totally see why you'd put this on and play games.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Assassin's Creed. There is this one game that, like, completely changed the game. It was like...
Metlcat, I have good taste.
He does. He came
You
out
do.
hard.
You
His
do.
first two songs have been hard as fuck, bro. And, you know, one of the things that I really loved about the Alliance system and even the Patreon system, whatever, it's a way for us to be able to discover bands like this and not take the hit financially. Because a lot of reaction channels, as a matter of fact, I think we're the only one that really has it structured this way. If you make it about AdSense, and we've shut off commercials on this channel, right?
Everyone I've been uploading, whenever I get in there, I always say no.
Yeah,
no
so
ads.
we've turned off the ads on this channel because I mean, quite
Like our
frankly,
older videos, I think it's still in there because I don't have the time to go through and turn them all off. But anything moving forward, I've been shutting off the ads.
Yeah, and we did that because, you know, this is, you know, financed mostly by Patreon. Mm-hmm. And what's the logic in continuing to give Google a solid? And our folks, so you guys said no, we don't want the commercials, so we just turned them off. Mm-hmm. and that's big. But my point is, we would have never been able to discover this band and this song. Mm-hmm. And now it's going to be a massive part of my nighttime routine when I'm like really trying to get to bed.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
This is going to be my song.
That's good. That's good.
On loop, right? If you listen to it 4 times, that's an hour. Mm-hmm. Right?
Well, I think that he was saying that somebody asked him, like, what's the best song in the album, I think, or something, and he said, like, they're all so good he couldn't pick. So you might want to just be, like, an album guy for it.
Well, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's unbelievable to me. Like, so that's one of the, like, those unforeseen benefits of the system is that, you know, a lot of reactors, you kind of get stuck having to listen to Metallica, Tool, blah, 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 because everybody else is listening to that, and the name of the game is subs and views and yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
And so we're not playing that game. And it's not about being superior to anybody. It's just, we feel really blessed. Man, we're able to discover that Proto Men song that I discovered last year. I'm still playing that shit. We would have never been able to hear this stuff if it wasn't for the alliances, the people, the DJ streams. Yeah. Not that I'm against, like, we had a DJ stream a couple days ago where it was all like main stage bands, and we loved that one too. The guy's like a front runner for DJ of the month. Although, if the next 3 songs,
you are making a good case.
If the next 3 songs are at this level, holy shit, I don't know. So shout out to Metlcat, man. Holy shit, bro. Like, this is ridiculous.
So let's
really good stuff.
What was it about?
I mean, okay, so first of all, I
thought it was about going to war.
Yeah, it was about jihad for sure, but I put the summary here. So, Caladan Brood is the name of a warlord, often simply called the Warlord, who opposed the Malazan armies in the northern campaign on Genabakis. He was a giant man, all muscle and bone, and was said to be human with Barghast blood, said to be an ascendant. Power rolled from him in musky waves. His eyebrows were hairless and his teeth were filed. He had a flat, wide face and strange, beastly eyes. So, anyway, I'm assuming that this is all part of like a series of fantasy novels.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the Nephilim.
Yeah, it's like a series of fantasy novels around this universe or whatever, right? right? So that's what's going on. And I agree with VC Forever. Unbeatable song variety on this channel for sure. Mm-hmm. And also, go check out, follow Viet Cong Forever, because literally every day you get a cool picture of Vietnam, and holy shit, what a beautiful country, man.
Really?
Oh my goodness.
Huh.
It's just, the landscapes are absolutely breathtaking. It's ridiculous. You should check. He's on Twitter. He tags me every day.
Yeah. I should go in there. Yeah.
So yeah, I think this is about war. But what's really funny to me about this song is the previous song we were talking about how when you're young, you idealize war.
That's true. Yeah.
You idealize war.
And the effects that it has on people.
Yeah, until you actually run into war, and then you're traumatized by war. Mm-hmm. But this song is like the other side of that, which is the glorification of, we're going to go, we're not going to surrender, blah, blah, blah. And, of course, everybody's saying that when they're clean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I bet.
When you and your friends are clean, all that never surrender shit, like, yeah, of course. Of course. You know what I'm saying? But, it was just very interesting, like, thematically speaking, because I'm like, yo, we just did a song where...
Yeah.
Like, we were talking about the horrors of war and the fact that young men generally are not prepared for what war actually is and will do to them. And what they have to do to other people. Yeah. But in this song, it's like, hey, it's great, we're going to fight, we're going to die, no surrender.
I know, I just wanted... I bought my mother a big giant sword because, she likes medieval stuff. She's got this big giant sword.
When?
Years ago, when I was in college. And it was like, when I was like wishing that I had that so I could like hold it up. I actually got a pretty good idea. Like while we were listening to this, I was like, it would be really cool if we both had like a box of props on the side. And so as we feel a certain thing, we can pull it out. So, like that adds to it. Like, did you get them to pull out any props? Whatever, like, you know what I mean? Wouldn't that be fun?
No, that's actually, yeah.
Yeah, so shout out to Metlcat who brought the song that inspired that idea.
Yeah.
Anyway, it seemed like it really had such a great sound to it, though, as far as it made me feel like going. It made me feel like joining their crew. You know what I mean? It was just...
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%.
And the way that the cadence of the song went and just, I don't know, I really liked it. And it was funny because I think it was Skylar said, doesn't this song make you feel like dancing? Which had never occurred to me before because there are songs that just make me want to start dancing. But this was not one of them. It didn't even occur to me like dance with this. And then all of a sudden when you said that, I was like, oh, and I was picturing, I think that would be friggin' fun.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, so Metlcat's saying, well, I'm not really sure this is a glorification of war. The soldiers didn't seem thrilled about being away from their homes and their friends dying. Well, yeah, so let's go into the lyrics.
Yeah.
I think once we go into the lyrical content itself, we'll probably be like, okay, this is... But, like, the way that it was so epic,
yes,
and then the harmonization and things like that,
it felt like it was exaltation.
The music was communicating something glorious.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Okay. So, here we go. Still we ride, fight, and die. Wayward path, far... Okay, so that first stanza was harmonized by the guys, right? Like, that was the other thing. I'm like, okay, so this is a black metal band, and these guys... It's like Tasco was saying. These guys have legitimate harmony. Like, this is... legit.
Yeah.
Like these guys, you find them in the church, people were talking about the church choir, whatever. Like it was amazingly beautiful like that. And then it's like, no, this is a black metal band. And you're going to get the raw...
get that black metal you got the black... there. Yeah.
Of course, when you're doing 15 minutes in a song, you get time to go all over the place. But most of the time that I've heard of 15, this was like 15 minutes of like black metal prog, like prog black metal. But like it wasn't pretentious prog like the prog that I hate. But it was very ambitious though.
Yeah, I think that the song to me felt long because it was 15 minutes. But at the same time, I think that it felt long because of the context that I'm in. So I'm like sitting at this desk and we're doing a review and we're going to go into talking about it and we're going to chill with our friends. Right. But I totally and completely can see when Metlcat said that he sits down and plays games and listens to this, that to me was like, yeah, then the length of the song doesn't matter because you know how time is, it's kind of like a made up thing.
Yeah.
And so that's why you can say, you know, when you're having fun, time flies when you're having fun and stuff like that. Time doesn't do anything different than it normally does, but depending on what you're doing will depend on your perception of time. And so for when I heard, like, this song felt like 15 minutes, like at the end, like the last few minutes of it, I was like, okay. But at the same time, I was like, if I was playing a game and you're just like entranced in the world of the game, then you want the length of the song. So, and I could totally see how for you, where you have a hard time sleeping and you're going to listen to this on repeat 4 times, for you, the length of the song is great.
Yeah, it's perfect. Perfect for my purposes.
Yep.
So this is what Metlcat was saying. For weeks on end, we journey on, wearied and worn. The glory is gone. All that's left are tired souls, aching limbs, and dreams of home. So it was glorious initially, which was reflected in that in the little thing at the beginning, the whole
right.
It was glorious, and then
Thanks,
you know, fatigue makes cowards of us all.
Yep.
They're tired.
Can you imagine just marching on too? Like now we have like, you get in a vehicle. You know what I mean? When you're in a war, you're gonna get in a vehicle and you're gonna go. These people, they all went just marching.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my brother, I mean, you know, the Marine Corps, like that's the last thing is the Crucible. And it's, you know,
What
he
is
got
it?
it. It's this, I think it's like 16, 15 miles, forgot what it was. And like, you know.
What do you have to do? You have to march it?
Yeah, he's kitted up full out, and they were marching for quite some time. Like a couple of drill instructors passed out.
And I don't see how you could not.
Like dudes are just dropping like flies, all types of stuff. So it trains you for that. But it's like sometimes like you'll watch fights, and like I was watching a fight with Dorian one time, and it was like the 9th round. There's 12 rounds. This is the 9th round. The guy got like nicked in the ribs, and he just collapsed, and he couldn't get up. Dorian was like, "What's going on? It wasn't a clean shot." It's like it's the 9th round.
Yeah,
he's exhausted.
Yeah,
and it's not about like he's not hurt. It's the thing just put him on his ass, and it's like it takes so much energy and mental power to get up and overcome that fatigue. You know, that's like when I was in, you know, Taekwondo, like that was the big thing. Like we would go to tournaments, is our sensei coach, whatever, he never let us sit. So everything between rounds, we had to stand up. Mm-hmm. We had to stay standing. Mm-hmm. And like, I didn't really understand why. I mean, I didn't really care because I was like, Johan, like I couldn't have sat anyway. Mm-hmm. Like I'm competing in the tournament. Like I wasn't going to be able to sit anyway. You have so much nervous energy. But like, that was the thing. Like he made us do it. He wouldn't let anybody sit because like,
it's a mental thing.
Yeah. Yep. Like he was explaining to us the mental side of the game.
Absolutely. You
know, because he's like, look, you know, you're a brown belt, he's a brown belt, you're a green belt, he's a green belt. You guys both have similar skills. What's going to separate you guys is your mind. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah. But yeah, a lot of it had to do with fatigue. And we won I'm pretty sure we won at least a match or two every tournament just on that alone.
Oh, I totally agree.
Because there were times when I was like dead tired and I would just stand up and pace like, you know, like we were taught to. And like, it just... You could just tell in the heart of the other guy that like, holy shit, like this guy's, and I was dead tired. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
it's like when I do the running with the kids, at the end, you just want to drop. You just want to sit. And I tell them, nope, keep walking until your heart rate comes down. When you get to the point where you're like, okay, I could sit or I could stand, then you can sit. But if you're at the point where you're like, I just need to sit, don't do it. Pace. Keep moving.
Yeah.
And let your heart rate slowly come down as you're moving.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And yeah, so yeah, marching on.
He says, marching on is one of the ghosts of brothers sing. Deep in the night where the faces haunt our dreams. Halfway through all the veil we are summoned to Hood's Gate.
Lands rhymed in frost, they will damn us to our fate.
So he's talking about the people that died before them.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Or the fact that the ones singing are going to die in short order.
It could be that too, yeah.
You know, which is, it's a crazy thing, you know, watching on YouTube, watching these guys do interviews, especially these Chicago rappers, because like there was one time that this guy was interviewing FBG Duck, and one of Duck's friends, his nickname was Can't Get Right. The interviewer, Duck, and his friend, all of them are dead now. They're all dead. So there's like 4 or 5 dudes in that video. Every single person there is dead.
That's awful.
And it's just like weird watching them talking and all that. And it's like, these dudes are ghosts now, man. Like, they're dead, but like you're still seeing them. So it's a weird thing, and it's a weird thing to like be around people who are singing 1 second and then dead the next second. Mm-hmm. It's a very hard thing to comprehend.
Yeah.
So push on through the din of slaughter, flight through this perilous land to where our blades spring forth, soldiers of Empire Malazan.
Oh,
we fight for the seat. What? Go ahead.
Heavy hearts longing for those lands we once called home.
Yeah.
That has got to be tough. If you know that you're fighting, you might not make it back, and everything that you once called home is... When you long for home, that's a hard feeling.
It's a terrible feeling.
Yeah. Especially...
That's another thing, like, dudes, like, that's a big thing, like, surrender.
Well, it's the Lord of the Rings type thing, like the Shire. And remember, he was like longing for the Shire, but he realized if he didn't finish his mission, the Shire was going to be destroyed. Yeah. So he had to carry on. And I'm sure that it's like that. Like, you have to carry on, or else all your family that is back home is going to be in danger. Yeah. I'm talking about old-fashioned war. You know what I mean? Like, in America, I don't think we feel that so much.
Yeah. Oh,
that they did back then.
100%. And it didn't take as long to get back home. Like, you can pretty much get back home in a day and a half.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, not really. No. Oh, we just extended it. Extend it again. Extend it again.
No, what I'm saying
I know
is,
you
like,
can literally get home.
When it's not extended, like when it's time to pack up and go home. It's like you were looking at another, long-ass ship ride. Mm-hmm. And, that was Muwap. King Von's friend, Muwap, was the one that killed Can't Get Right. But, I mean, it's 6.5 dozen.
That's sad.
But yeah, like, these dudes are ghosts, man. Like, it's absolutely terrible stuff. The interviewer was probably Zach TV. Yeah, it was Zach TV. It was when Zach TV was interviewing Duck, and CGR was there trying to, whatever. And then that's when, anyway.
I think that you're right. I think that we were wrong as far as what the song was about, because it had that sort of like, yes, the glories of war sound. Yeah. But the lyrics are not that. Like, even at the end, it's like, so over here he says, dawn has brought its cleansing light, so we behold a mournful sight, the fading sounds of clashing steel, bodies strewn across the field. And then over here...
Shout out to
Strap
Emma
up.
at Seven Dusts.
Hi.
She said, tell the cool YouTube people I said hi.
Are you the one with the bunny that found the little tiny bunny that I wanted to steal?
Did you find the bunny? Tell us the truth.
Strap on your shields and raise your banners. Hear the call of raging battle. Okay, push ever forward, never surrender. And then right here, horizons filled with burning pyres. So that's where they would burn the bodies and stuff like that. So, I mean... It was a... Yeah, they got wrecked. So was this about a particular war?
This is based on a fantasy novel.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's based on that book series and all the rest of it. They just did a really, really good job. And I agree with you. Like, but what they did was they went through the waves and the ups and downs of war. Yeah. So it was a more holistic, because again, it's a 15-minute, you got 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. You can do that, you know? Yep. So this song's a 10 for me. Really, really good song for me. I really loved it. Gonna definitely listen to it tonight. For sure. What's up, Tina Banks?
9.8 for me. I'm not a huge fan of super long songs, but it was really good.
I'm not a fan of super long songs either, but this is an exception. Very, very good song. 2 in a row. Holy moly.
Very, very well done.
Vin out.
Sori out.
Gone.